curtains are closed, don't come running to my room. I can tell you there's a reason for the pain that I've been through. I can tell you a sad story of how my lover broke my heart, or I can dive into the depths of soul for revelations from the dark. Look into my left, I see one thing, my empty glass, my careless glass, so my apologies. And if my eyes roll back, then I'm on track to something new, dragging through the dust of my own sinking. If my curtains are closed, don't come running to my room. I can tell you there's a reason for the pain that I've been through. I can tell you a sad story of how my lover broke my heart, or I can dive into the depths of soul for revelations from the dark. My dancing feet can feel this heat when my blood boils. That hot flush sudden rush to feel a human's touch. A teary speech, a pray and preach to show you on your way. But did you ever stop to think that that's for you to say? If my curtains are closed, don't come running to my room. I can tell you there's a reason for the pain that I've been through. I can tell you a sad story of how my lover broke my heart, or I can dive into the depths of soul for revelations from the dark. Don't come wake me up, I need this time to breathe. Don't come wake me up, I need this time to release. Don't come wake me up, I need this time to breathe. Don't come wake me up, I need this time to release. If my curtains are closed, don't come running to my room. I can tell you there's a reason for the pain that I've been through. I can tell you a sad story of how my lover broke my heart, or I can dive into the depths of soul for revelations from the dark. From the dark. I'm Finola. I think I actually know, or at least recognise most of you in here anyway, but for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Finola. This next song is called Keep A Vow. It's currently out already, but it's going to be on my debut EP, which is out on the 10th of November. Yeah, hope you like it. I wear my leather gloves 'cause your hands aren't here to keep me warm. Try being a little tough, but there's pictures of you everywhere I walk. I step outside my door, it's the first time I've breathed the serenades. What do you take me for? I can't escape your face in all my dreams. But it seems I can't stop thinking about each time you promised that you would keep me safe. I've got my words, sorry. Got distracted. You should think before you use your mouth, so I don't need to tear my voice to say, don't lay me down. If if you won't wake me up. And I cry you out with these words that should mean so much. So answer me this, if you can't keep it from Miss Bay, how can you keep it vow? And thoughts are running my explosive mind at night. Each time I try to fall asleep, all the simple little things like I could hold my hand when I wasn't even yours. And I'm taking time, I shouldn't lie when it's so damn clear that you become my life, and I should stop. It seems that I can't stop thinking about each time you promised that you'd keep me safe. And you should think before you use your mouth, so I don't need to tear my voice to say, don't lay me down if you wanna wake me up. And I cry you out with these words that should mean so much. So answer me this, if you can't keep a promise, babe, how can you keep it vow? How can you keep it vow? How can I let go? Tell me why you said no. How can I let go? Tell me why you said no. How can I let go? Tell me why. It seems that I can't stop thinking about each time you promised that you would keep me safe. And you should think before you use your mouth, so I don't need to tear my voice to say it again. So I'm gonna cross into the forbidden territory and do a cover. My style of this song is, well, I think different to the original, so hopefully you will agree and hopefully you'll like it. Any Bring Me the Horizon fans in the audience? Yes, Kasha. Okay, this is a song called Drown. What doesn't kill you makes you wish you were dead. And there's a hole in my soul going deeper and deeper, and I can't take one more moment of this silence. The loneliness is haunting me, and the weight of the world's getting harder to hold up, hold up, hold up. It comes in waves. I close my eyes, hold my breath, and let it bury me. I'm not okay, and it's not alright. Won't you drag the lake and bring me home again, home again? Who will fix me now? Diving when I'm down, save me from myself, don't let me drown. Who will make me fight, drag me out alive, save me from myself, don't let me drown. doesn't destroy you, it leaves you broken instead. And the hole in my soul's going deeper and deeper, and I can't take one more moment of this silence. The loneliness is killing me, and the weight of the world's getting harder to hold up. It comes in waves. I close my eyes, hold my breath, and let it bury me. I'm not okay, and it's not alright. Won't you drag the lake and bring me home again, home again? Who will fix me now? Dive in when I'm down, saving me from myself. Don't let me drown. Who will make me fight? Drag me out alive, saving me from myself. Don't let me drown. 'Cause you know that I can't do this on my own. 'Cause you know that I can't do this on my own. 'Cause you know that I can't do this on my own. Who will fix me now? Diving when I'm down, saving me from myself. Don't let me drown. Who will make me fight? Drag me out alive, saving me from myself. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Thank you. So it's kind of been like an ongoing theme tonight of like sad songs or angry songs, and that's going to continue because I don't do happy songs either. This next song is slightly upbeat, kind of compromised for no happy songs, maybe, I don't know. It's a bit of a sassy song. It's about being angry with somebody and wanting to get revenge. This is called Coming For You. Don't touch me, I'm not yours to break. Don't hush me, it's not your call to make. Your footsteps lead right back to the start. And I'm reckless, but I guess I went too far. Make no mistake about it, I'm coming for you, I'm coming for you. Make no mistake about it, I'm coming for you, I'm coming for you. Sleep with one eye open at night, I'm coming for you. Take your time, but it's over. How many songs have I got left? 2, 3, 2? I'll do 2.
All of them. Go.
Not this time.
I'm going to do a song that is an original song. I've only played it live once before, and that was about 6 months ago, so could go surprisingly well, could be a disaster, but we're just going to go with it anyway. This is a song called Don't Say Please. It's gone wrong already. I'm staring upstream. How do I begin? The footprints you left behind are covered by snow. I'm drowning, it seems, 'cause I let the water in. It's playing on my mind, on rewind. Guess I should've known. I'm flying through your headspace, but I'm drifting through your storm. You'll linger as my big mistake, but I sure as hell won't be yours. And don't say please, please. No, I can't bear this silence. I only need some time. So I should let you know that you let me go with your bloodlines, your white lies, and I can't take it anymore. So don't say please, please. Fade into me, I'm too close to giving in. I should care to clear my path, to go down the wrong path will help you to go. I'm falling like leaves, 'cause I can see it now. I'm saying goodbye, but you keep trying to say hello. But I'm flying through your headspace, but I'm drifting through your storm. You linger as my big mistake, but I sure as hell won't be yours. Don't say please, please. Though I can't bear this silence, I only need some time. So I should let you know that you let me go with your bloodlines, your white lies, and I can't take it anymore. So don't say please, please, oh please. And the whispers that send me to sleep at night are fading into grey. Fear of a failure, you're holding on tight, 'cause you just can't find your way. I've been searching for answers for so long, but I cannot escape. Like the smoke from the cigarette I caved into. You've landed safely, but I've fallen through. Well, don't say please, please. Don't say please, 'cause I can't take it anymore. Don't say please, please. Oh, I can't bear this silence. I only need. So I should let you know that you let me go with your bloodlines, your white lies, and I can't take it anymore. So don't say please, please, please. Thanks. So I have 2 songs left, if that's okay. I'm gonna do them all. But this next song is the title track of my debut EP, which is out in November. It's called Waterworks. It's a sad song. I usually have a band with me. My drummer Sam is here tonight. just what gives away a song? It's on right. And so the song, if you get the EP, will sound a little bit different to this version. But yeah, hope you liked it. I'm trying something new today, something I should face, and I know it. Before you, I knew my place, never had to change, and I liked it. You've trapped me in your gaze, locked in your simple ways, and I didn't fight it. Now that I've lost my way, God knows what to say, but I shouldn't hide it, 'cause life can be so bleak, and I become so weak. So push me out to sea, leave me be, so you can go on. Pour me down the drain, and I won't complain. Let it rain, 'cause it's only Waterworks. Been some places where I feel my cries, and I told me some lies to cover my tracks. And the finish line within reach of my fingertips, then I tripped, and I'm falling right back. 'Cause life can be so bleak, and I become so weak. So push me out to sea, leave me be, so you can go on. Pour me down the drain, and I won't complain. Let it rain, 'cause it's only Waterworks. And I don't wanna be your burden, but I wanna be your dream. I don't wanna be hurting, but I'm losing the best of me. So push me out to sea, leave me be, so you can go on. Pour me down Thanks, thank you.
It's something about me.
This is going to be my last song. Thank you for sticking around to listen to me. I know it's getting a bit late and we all have plans on a... What day is it today?
Thursday.
On a Thursday night. But yeah, thanks for coming, and massive well done to all the other acts that played as well. Tarek, Alex and Kai, thoroughly enjoyed your sets, they were amazing. Made me really nervous to go on actually. But yeah, it was amazing. Thanks for having me, and thanks, I think Kai said it best to be honest, thanks to everyone who's been a part of it. This is my last song, it's called Shotgun. It is out at the moment on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz. So if you like it, go get it. I've got my shotgun and I'm ready to load it up. You better think of what you say to me, and then you might not be done. I got my words of deadly reason, and it takes time to forgive your treason. So for now, you better run from here, my dear. Your eyes will be seeing red from marks that you left on mine, and you'll ride into your own night. Outside my door, you'll be no more, 'cause I will not take pity. Enjoy your rendezvous, 'cause it takes two to tango in the city, and I got my shotgun. Ready to load it up, you better think of what you say to me, then you'll wind up here. I got my words of deadly reason, it takes time to forgive your treason, so for now you better run from me. You're desperate to escape from me, but darling, I know everything. I'm waiting in the forest for my friend, and my veins are only venom, but I've come too far to tell them that I've plans for you to get me through this very sweet dilemma. I got my shotgun, and I'm ready to load it up. You better think of what you say to me, then you might not be enough. I got my words of deadly reason, it takes time to forgive your treason, so for now you better run from me. Oh, for now you better run from here, my dear. And the scars on my back from your knife never heal, but remember my sweet honey, there are two sides to the steel. On my throne I'll only rebel for you, never reach my level. My plan will stare out at you like a deal. And I got my shotgun, and I'm ready to load it up. You better think of what you'll say to me, then you might not be done. I got my shotgun, and I'm ready to load it up. You better think of what you'll say to me, then you might not be done. I got my words of deadly reason, it takes time to forgive your treason, so for now you better run from here, my dear. You better run, you better run. Oh, but now you better run from here. You better run, you better run. Oh, for now you better run from here, dear.
Like, when did you first know that you wanted to be a musician then?
To be honest, I can't really pinpoint an age where I started singing. That's just something that I always did. Before I got into songwriting, I had a few guitar lessons when I was 15. I actually did a lot of musical theatre, and that was what I originally wanted to do. I wanted to be on West End because I did dancing and acting, but I
I felt like I was just a little bit too self-conscious with the acting sometimes, like especially when you go into high school and you have like drama lessons and then like everyone kind of like laughs at you for it, which obviously I shouldn't have cared at the time, but just kind of made me like not really want to do it as much. And then like I loved singing anyway, and then all the school plays, I was auditioning for like big roles, and they would give me like parts that had like a really big song in with like 3 actual lines. Like we did The Wiz, and I got the part of Glinda, which I was really happy about because I got 2 songs, but the script was like 86 pages long and I came in on page 82, so like, I kind of took that as a sign.
Yeah, just like, you know, like they obviously could tell that you were like musically really talented, like, you know, so is that what kind of like made you realise like you should just go musically rather than acting then? I
mean, I wouldn't like put it down to that particular experience, but it just like I started having guitar lessons and I was like learning covers and singing a lot more, and I think that just kind of contributed to the direction I was already kind of heading in anyway.
Yeah. So like, I should say like when you did start like doing music, did you do covers straight away, or did you start writing songs straight away?
I started covers. I mean, if you count the musical theatre part of that as well, but like even without that, because when I started guitar, I was having piano lessons before and I just wasn't really like connecting with it, because a lot of the stuff I was learning was like from a syllabus so I could do exams, so I wasn't really bothered.
Oh, I know what you mean.
And one day I like turned around to my piano teacher and I was like, oh, I wish I'd done guitar instead, because like I'd say generally like it's easier to sing over a few guitar chords and it can look really impressive when you're doing piano like chords. I think it takes a lot of practice before you can look like really like good at it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, have you got a guitar? And I was like, yeah, but it's really old. And he was like, doesn't matter, just go get it. And I learned
nice guitar.
and I learned 3 chords, and it was Forget You by CeeLo Green.
Yeah.
And I just played that one song.
Did you actually play Forget You, or did you play the naughty version that says the F word?
It's only 15, it's just the censored version. Yeah, I just like learned a few pop songs, like 4 chords, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then I wrote my first song like when I was 15, but it was like a really simple song, like 4 chords. So sing just like quite a ploddy pattern.
A lot of the best songs are 4 chord songs.
Yeah.
Like, it's surprising how many songs are just 4 chords.
Well, I'm not the most like complex guitar player. I mean, that's obvious, but like I'd keep that quite simple.
Yeah. Well, I like simplicity. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like a lot of time, like take the Beatles. Like a lot of their songs are like in 4 chords, like or just maybe 5 or 6, but they just like end up being like one of the biggest bands in the whole UK. So, it's people still enjoy it. So, what generally inspires you to write a song?
My answer's pretty much the same as what all the other guys have said tonight. Like, I wouldn't say there's a particular like it could just be anything that's happened to me. Sometimes it's something that's happened to somebody I know, or sometimes I might like watch a film and can write a song based on a certain character, like if I'm in their shoes. I think anybody that does songwriting knows that you kind of have to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes to understand other situations, because like majority of my songs are either like sad or angry, but they're not all my stories. That'd be concerning if they were. But like
that's the thing. Like when people like see songwriters, they just get worried about.
I think we're really depressed people. Like.
It's like, how could you be going through so much?
Yeah.
So when you write a song, what's the process you go through? Do you write lyrics first, melody, guitar, like?
I'd say it's different every time.
Yeah.
Like the second song I played, Keep A Vow, the first line is, I wear my leather gloves because your hands aren't here to keep me warm. I was just walking to uni one day and I was wearing leather gloves, and I just looked at them and I like started improvising lyrics with that, and then put like the music to it later. Whereas a lot of my other songs has just been me messing about on guitar and then just improvising over it, like kind of responding to like the feel of what the guitar's given me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So in terms of songwriters, who inspires you most and why?
I think
Like
This-
a Drake song.
This might be like a bit of a cliche answer, but I've always been a massive Taylor Swift fan. Like, I think it's obvious,
I had
but
a feeling you were going to say
I think
that.
it's obvious, but not. I'm not a massive fan of like her latest releases. I listened to her when I was like when I started songwriting. So like the first like 4 albums were like what I really enjoyed listening to. So I did take a lot of influence from her.
Yeah, some of the songs now are a bit weird.
Yeah, I feel like she's my friend and she's betrayed me. Because, like, I just can't listen to it. I'm really upset about it. But
There's so many artists that do that though. It's like, you know, they'll just kind of like, they get popular and then they just change words, don't they? So if you could name a song from another artist that means like the most to you, what would it be and why?
I think there are like a collection of songs that mean a lot to me. There's a song called Morningtown Ride by the Seekers, which my parents used to sing to me when I was young, and my nana did as well, and that's kind of like a family song to us. But in terms of like lyrically, like what's inspired me as a songwriter, I don't want to repeat myself, but there's a song by Taylor Swift called All Too Well, and it's from her 4th album, and it's like the production on it is so simple, and I think it's lyrically, in my opinion, lyrically her best song, because it's like really long, it's like 6 minutes, but it's just like one really long story, and I just think it's a beautiful song.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome. Like, to be honest, I get it, like, you know, because like one of my biggest idols is Pink. So it's like, you know, like one of my favourite songs by her is like a song called Dear Mr. President.
I love that song.
Yeah, and it's just like her basically like talking to the president, like saying like, you know, like how do you go about life being cool about all this crap that's happening, you know. I think at the time maybe George Bush was president or something like that. Like, yeah, it's just like, you know, it's cool to have someone like an artist that you like totally like absolutely like think is awesome, because you know I think everyone should have that. So like out of the songs you've written, which one are you most proud of and why?
This actually changes all the time, but recently it's probably Waterworks, the second to last one. I wrote that song in my second year of uni, and I was just having a bit of a hard time, and I was like really homesick. I got mugged off by someone, and I was just really like annoyed. And that song was literally me pouring my whole heart out. But I think over time, the meaning of the song has changed to me, because I kind of look back at what it was about, and I think it was like a petty situation that I got really worked up over. But I lost my nan in January, and I played that song to her. I'm sorry, I get emotional. I played that song to her, and she really liked it. And I think when I listen to the lyrics now and I sing it, I just always think of her.
Yeah.
So it's gone from being about something that was like a completely different meaning, and it's just kind of changed for me. Even though it wasn't originally about her, like I just always think of her now.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So do you feel that one is the one that gets the best reception live, or?
Yes, and it's usually between that one and then either Coming For You or Shotgun, because they're like the 2 sassy ones.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends if I'm playing acoustically or with my band, because my band are amazing. They're all so good at what they do, and like they all bring their own thing to like rehearsals when we're like getting new things together. It's not me saying like do this. It's like it's a really collaborative process. So some songs that I might not have even been that bothered about acoustically, as soon as like I get a band with them, I'm like, yeah, we have to keep it.
Yeah. What was cool though, from seeing you from your full band, and then seeing you solo, like the songs that I like, because I keep saying to you about Coming For You is definitely my favourite. But Waterworks and is it Shotgun? Yeah. Like there's still just awesome songs on acoustic, and I think that just kind of shows what a good song is when you can just strip it back to just an acoustic guitar and sing it, and it can still just be an awesome song that you can just like, you know, just like be locked into like when you listen to it. So well done, like you did a good job.
Thanks.
So like, has anyone got a question for Finola? Yeah. Is there a microphone? There we go.
Yeah, so who hurt you? Like, because someone hurt you like really bad, someone pissed you off in a big way? Because like every single song you're really pissed off at somebody?
Well, like I said before, there's like only in that set that I just did, there's probably like 2 songs that were actually my stories,
Right.
and like the rest of them are either me putting myself in somebody, like me writing from like a friend's perspective or somebody that I know like not really that well, or like a character in a film or something like that. I studied songwriting at university, so some of those songs, well, like a couple of them were actually like just to fit a brief. Like the first song I did is called Revelations from the Dark, but a lot of people just refer to it as the curtain song because of the chorus, and I really was struggling to get a song for uni for that, so I took on a method of like looking at objects around the room and trying to make lyrics out of them, and I was looking at a pair of ugly curtains at the time, so I literally just like went, and it just kind of went from there. So not all of them are like my personal stories.
So there's not like one douchebag just walking around here that just like really fucked you over in a major way?
It's been a couple, not necessarily in like making myself out to like a massive slag, but like it was like some people may have like fucked you over, so to speak, and like a friend might have done that to me. Like one of those songs is about like a friend that I felt like betrayed me. Another one was about a guy, like, you know, it's not all like one person. Like
It made you awful.
sorry?
It makes sense actually, because you're friends with Laura, so you do songwriters course at BIM then.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, it makes sense because, yeah, you are great at songwriting, so, you know, it's like,
Thank you.
it's made, like, I don't know what you were like before you did the course, but, like, you
Look
know.
back on the songs that I had before I did the course, and I'm just like, I cringe at them. But, yeah, so
So you feel like it's helped, like.
yeah, definitely. I think I put some of that down to the course and me improving as a songwriter, but I think a lot of it is just being in
as a person.
yeah, but also like being in an environment where other people are doing the same thing as you.
Yeah.
Because before I came to university, I didn't really have a friend that was into music, so like I didn't really, like the only bands I was in were like school bands. And then I came to uni and a lot of people had like bands at home, and a lot of the people in my class, well, everyone had like their own style. And from watching other songwriters and collaborating with them in an environment where you're like forced to, is really beneficial. Like it's scary at first, but you take a lot from it.
I mean, I've not been to BIM, but like I've got like a lot of friends that have been to BIM, and like with like Laura, I remember she came out with it like, you know, not getting the best mark, but I've said to her like because I've known her since she was 18, and just like seeing how much she's improved as an artist, she is so much better now. And I think the main thing that BIM kind of gives is like the kind of like it forces you to be around people who are doing the same as you, and you around loads of other musicians, and it makes you a better musician as well.
100%.
So it's just any kind of like BIM musician that I've sort of met, like they've all been really good, and I think the networking part of it is the main part of it, isn't it? Really, like
Definitely. Like if you don't network while you're there, then you can't rely on like the lessons and the tutors to like get you where you want to be. Like a lot of it is actually like just going out there yourself and just gigging at like little open mic nights, or like to a room where it's like one person, but you've got to do it because it's just all experience. And like, you know, even like not getting the best mark or whatever, I think I speak for the majority of people that like go to BIM that you hope you won't ever have to use the degree if you want to do something with music.
That's the thing, it's like, you know, you got a degree, but it's actually the actual experience of doing it all that's the main important thing. So, alright, has anyone else got a question?
Yeah. It's not so much a question, more your guitar playing is really lovely.
Oh, thank you.
But you're very like intricate with what you're playing. I use a feedback blocker, in the hole.
Right.
That will, you know, when a couple bits in you're getting low end feedback. that will cut out all that, so you can bring out that really intricate part of what you're playing. They're dead cheap, like 10-15 quid. It literally just fits in the thing. Get yourself one of them, because I think you'll be able to really bring out that intricate finger picking that you're doing with one of them. Okay. Also, 3 of my favourite female artists are like Tracy Chapman, Florence the Machine and Birdie, and you remind me of all of them. Your voice is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
But yeah, get one of those little stopper things and you can really pump your guitar up a bit more and bring out those intricate bits, because it's beautiful what you're playing. Just that low end was feeding back a little bit. And
yeah.
It can be EQ'd out by the right engineer, but for your own sort of, because as an artist, you know, it's so hard when you go to different places to get the right engineer. Get one of them, it'll make your life a lot easier. But you're absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much. You too.
Anyone else? Yeah. We'll call this the last question now.
Dad, you can ask me afterwards.
Well, I want people to hear what you've got to say. You're the only female artist on the bill tonight out of 4 artists. Do you think it's an advantage or a disadvantage being a female in this industry?
I've made it easy for you. I wouldn't say. I think in some cases it can be an advantage, depending on like who else is playing. I wouldn't say it's been an advantage tonight, because I think with each act that's been on, we've seen something really different.
Yeah.
So I don't think being a female artist really comes into play in this particular circumstance. I think it's probably helped me out in previous gigs when I've been on a lineup with people that do like exactly the same style as me and like cover exactly the same topics with their songs. It has helped me just because people have like stuck around and come and spoke to me a bit more, but that's also because I've like gone and spoke to people myself. I think, you know, generally speaking, there's a lot of girls with guitars.
Yeah.
So I think on a local aspect, I wouldn't say it's an advantage. But yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of like figuring that one out as I go along, to be honest.
It's funny, like, I only realised how many more males there are acoustically than there are females. Once I used to do a regular acoustic night at it was actually a lesbian bar in Gay Village. And right, so I'm going to tell you a story here. I shouldn't really tell this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So my night ended because the woman who runs it, she said to me, she was like, "You're not putting enough females on," right? Now, if I was in a straight bar, like just a normal bar, and a guy manager had said to me, "You're not putting enough girls on," like, they wouldn't get away with that, would they? But like, so it was like, they had to end my night because I wasn't putting enough girls on. And I was like, well, if you want me to put on girls every week, it would be like, you know, I'd have to repeatedly put on some girls, because in Manchester there isn't actually as many, like there's about, I'd say, like compared to like men, I'd say there's probably 20% female acoustic and the rest are like men, I'd say 8%. So it is like a high volume of like male acoustic to female.
I'm learning here.
Yeah, I didn't even realise it until then, but when I was like looking through like my artists and was like, you know what, like yeah, there's not that many, like, but that's horrible, like that kind of annoys me, that story, because it's like, you know, it should, there's times when I used to put like gigs on there and like they wouldn't watch because they weren't female, which is really bad, it's just bad in general, but you know, like it just kind of proved to me like that there wasn't that many females, which is mad. So, I feel like I've just like told like a proper like deep story, and everyone's just like, oh. But like to me, I thought that was kind of shocking. But you know, I don't know. Like I don't think it's, because people always ask me that question, like, how do you feel being a female in the industry? And to me, it doesn't really bother me. Does it like bother you?
It's not really something I've thought about, to be honest. I don't think I've had a particular experience that's like stuck out to me where it's been an advantage for me. But at the same time, most of my gigs have been in Manchester. I'm only really starting to like branch out and go to different cities now, and like now that I've finished uni, I've got a lot more time to do gigs in general. So
Yeah.
I think I couldn't really give like a definite answer to that question right now. Sorry, Dad. But
You can come back to me on it.
Again, I just realised that we're filmed and this is probably going to go on YouTube, and then other people are going to see it, and then I'm like, oh god, man. Anyway, right, moving on from that. Right, give it up for Finola, everybody. Finola, where's the next gig, and where can you find you online?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Finola Music. You'll know it's like a picture of me with like some flowers around me, and I'm really like posy, so that's me. My next gig is at Manchester Food and Drink Festival, also playing there. Yeah, I'm playing on the 2nd of October, but the big gig that I really need to push is my EP launch gig.
Awesome.
On the 15th of November at Jimmy's.
Alright, awesome.
£3 a ticket.